What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so you guys, man, this is the moment we all been waiting for. It says Diddy finally snitches on his white freak-off guests, bro. They all going down, bro. This is the moment, bro. We all thought it was just Jay-Z, Clive Davis, Beyonce. You know, the normal people that we always see him around on pictures most of the time. But this is the ones that been in the background that were just on the freak-off tapes, not in the public eye. It's going down. Like Young Jock say, meet me at the freak-off. It's going down. Bro, shout out to Young Jock. Bro, we gonna get to it. Spicy.
Now we have two people come out saying that Diddy was talking to the feds.
He might have been cooperative in some way, shape, or form. You don't get away with human trafficking unless you
he's going to cooperate
or something like that.
You think Diddy going down by himself?
I can tell you, Jesse,
the devil is a lie.
That this investigation's been going on for a long time, very closely held by HSI, so much so that even some of the agents on the raid a week ago today didn't know whose house they were raiding until they got there. That's how closely held.
Wow, because there could have been a tip.
Yeah, it could have been a tip.
Diddy's trial is getting closer by the day, and he's already beginning to crack because he just dropped the names of all his white associates who helped him get away with his freak-off activities for so long. And y'all will gag when you hear these names. People were already alleging that Jay-Z, Young Miami, Jennifer Lopez, and a bunch of other people were in on it, but this new list is definitely a surprise. And word on the street is that he has even more names to drop. Diddy doesn't plan on going down alone, and he is dragging everyone who was involved right along with him to jail.
But if he dropped the names already, wouldn't that be considering saying that you're guilty? To me, that would be sounding like, well, if they got the footage, they know that he's in a bit of a pickle. Bro, Diddy done slid down a razor blade and land in the alcohol river, bro. Dang.
Things have gotten so bad for Diddy that one of his lawyers, Anthony Riccio, stepped out of the case because he found out new details about what Diddy really did. The crazy thing is the lawyer who dropped him is the same one who had no problem defending Osama bin Laden, so him dropping Diddy as a client means this case is much worse than we think,
Dang.
and there are way more people involved in this mess. Anthony Riccio filed a motion to be removed as Diddy's lawyer, and even though he refused to disclose the exact reasons...
Bro, is it that bad? I knew it was... Bro, the same guy represented Osama bin Laden and stuck by his side, and I think he won the case, to where now he don't want no part to do with Diddy? The butt monster? Dang! That is wild right there, bro. That is wild.
...to be removed. He hinted at not knowing the extent of Diddy's crimes prior to accepting to be a part of his defense team. However, after months of being on the case, he now has all the facts, and this is way bigger than anything he has ever had to deal with. He said, and I quote, "Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs. It is respectfully but regrettably requested that the court grant the relief requested. There are sufficient reasons for asking to be let off the case." The popular journalist Mara S. Campo has been on Diddy's case way before the police caught on to his foolishness, and she gave us all the tea about what was happening in his parties, but no one listened to her. She claimed at the time that Puffy would have women laid out and have food on their bodies. She said she had seen photos of these posters, and it had women and men lying motionless with platters of food spread across them as guests casually picked at the offerings. But these guests weren't just any ordinary guests. They were high-profile people in high positions, and all of them were in attendance doing all this freaky stuff. If y'all remember, the police also revealed the details about this in his indictment, which they put out just hours after he was put in handcuffs. According to the indictment, he was engaging in group sex acts with his associates that he referred to as freak-offs. These freak-offs would last for days at a time while he recorded videos of the encounters and masturbated to them. The encounters were so physically exhausting for him and his victims, whom he would force to ingest drugs that all typically received IV fluids to recover.
Dang.
And remember how it said he was doing all these freak-offs with his associates? Well, those associates weren't just indulging in the freak-offs, they were also helping him ship in escorts. These associates were made up of high-profile people, some of which are celebrities and others who are in political positions. The indictment said, and I quote, Combs relied on employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice.
Dang.
And don't even get me started with the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, lubricant, and 3 AR rifles with a drum-style magazine that were found in his properties. Child, the police said even they were surprised by the attention to detail that Diddy and his associates put into these freak-offs. They said not only would Diddy's supervisors, security, hotel staff, and assistants stock up on drugs and lubricant, they will also procure baby oil, extra linens, specialized lighting, as well as book hotel rooms and travel arrangements. No wonder they were able to get away with it for so long. Mind you, these police officers are used to investigating cases like this all the time, so the fact that Diddy's case was still able to surprise us just shows how sick and twisted the entire thing was. Now, this is where things get even messier because photos of one of these freak-offs later leaked and it exposed some of Diddy's white associates, including some celebrities who we all know. I mean, prior to this leak, we had all already heard about the freak-offs, but this was the first time we actually saw any actual visual evidence of it, and it's actually just like what they've been describing it to be. All your faves were there too, including Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, Chris Brown, Leonardo DiCaprio, the late Aretha Franklin, Obama, Trump, Harry, and our Christmas queen, Mariah Carey. Child, wow. The list just keeps going on and on. From the looks of it, it started off as a normal party during the day because everyone was fully dressed in the photos and having a good time. However, the photos from the night of that party really proved that there were two sides to Diddy's parties, and if you didn't leave early, you'll probably end up in a freak-off or out of your mind. For example, there was this photo of Diddy pouring champagne on these two escorts as they touched themselves seductively. It's believed that these girls are one of the girls he illegally transported into the United States to be used during those freak-offs. There is also this photo of someone from Diddy's entourage illegally transported with two escorts as he sucked on their tatas and did intimate things with them. There are even more graphic photos and videos that I can't show y'all, but you can pretty much see they were getting down to business. No one would care about any of this if these women were doing this consensually, but they weren't, and his indictment proves it. Now, when it comes to the exact names of his associates, it's being rumored that he cut a deal with the feds for a lighter sentence in exchange for the names. However, the reason why those names haven't been made public is because they want to gather enough evidence against them before making a move. This is actually the same tactic they used with Diddy, so we can be rest assured that they are working overtime to get all that evidence. The feds knew about Diddy for a while, but they didn't go in to make an arrest until they had concrete evidence against him. Diddy literally posted bail with over $50 million that was still not enough for the judge to let him out. It's truly a mess, and Diddy had no one to blame but himself. One person said, "My guess is that the government realized Diddy is involved with big names, so they closed the case quickly, or Diddy goes to jail and commits." Sounds familiar? Another person said, "Game over. Feds are always rock solid and are very patient. When they arrive, you are done."
Thanks.
But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Diddy snitching on his white associates? And do y'all think that Diddy still has a chance to somehow make it out of all this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Man, of course he's going to snitch. I don't care if there was white, blue, green, purple, burgundy, orange. I don't care what color it is, bro. When the feds come get you, they have a case, bro. They're not going to wait a week or two and say, "I think we got something on them." Nah, they wait for years, bro, and watch you, and watch you, and watch you, and watch you, bro. And of course, bro, Diddy is going to tell on everybody. He know who was on the tapes. He just don't know what all tapes they have, or what footages they have, or what text messages they can retrieve. It's a multiple of things that they got for evidence that he probably don't even know about. But besides the tapes, they probably got the phone logs, the text logs, man, everything, bro. The trips, the private jet trips and all that. The flying people in, the tickets. Man, them feds, when they come on, bro, when they get you, they gonna get you, bro. So I can't wait to see when this trial starts who all names he really say and how he's going to word it. Like they was there but they didn't participate, or it was nothing really good. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait. We can't wait together. But Lex is going to have the spicy for you. You dig?